Hello everyone, how are you? Miro Lopez here with you. I'm going to do a tutorial now. I believe it's one of the most important ones. For those of you who are just joining the Conecta Business Club, welcome to this tool that is transforming people's lives. And the first thing I want you to understand is that what you are seeing here in front of you is just an interface. And I will prove that now. I am connected to an account here. I just logged into the computer to do this quickly. And now at this moment, this account, look, it's the same account that's connected. This here is the number of my wallet. My wallet is right here, and the same wallet is actually here. I will even interact with you here so you can see. For example, here at the end of my wallet. See? At the end of my wallet. So it is connected. And now I am going to make a withdrawal directly through the blockchain. How do I do this? The first thing I need to do is click this button here. Verify on Polygon, which is a blockchain platform. I will now give you some commands to follow. I even put it in a notepad here to make it easier. Later, I will also share this. It will be in the video description, and the person who sends it to you will have it because this is very important. People ask, Miro, if this interface disappears, what do I do? I will show you. So the first thing we need to do is let's just go ahead and click here on Polygon, all right? It will open here. So this contract here is the main contract. This contract here, the one on top is the main one, which I just marked here. You will use it too. You can take and save it. I already have this contract here, okay? I already have this contract here, right? Another important thing you will need, which I will do for you, is when you connect here, you click on this wallet, and there is another contract that I will show you. I will leave it open here. Here the tokens in this contract will appear, which is the token contract. When you find that this is R20 with the 3 stars, this is the token we use the LP for burning, conversion, and merging. I will explain a bit about this. So I click up here, okay? And this page is a page that we are going to use for our demonstration purposes, all right? Let me show you how. I will leave it here for now. Then I will come right back to this place again once more. Just correcting. It's this one, the contract. This is the one you need. I already have it here too. It's the one ending in CHC. And you will also need, let's open another page here, going back here again, another contract, which when you open here, you will come down here, let it load. You will click here on the options, contract, it's already marked here. Then you come here to the read contract option, middle button here, and right here where this number 2 is that I'm hovering over, number 2, you will click here, you will do a query, I'll click here. This is the other contract you use. So you take from 0, without the parentheses there, without the bracket, up to the letter D. This one I've already saved here. Up to the letter D. So this is what you will need to do, what I'm going to do now. I will make a withdrawal. I will turn off. I will pause the robot, and then I will turn the robot back on, and then I will add liquidity. So let's go. First thing, let me get back to this important matter and the important details. We will come back here, and then we will start from the very beginning so that you can fully understand each and every step of the entire process, all right? So once you've just opened it, you've opened it right here. I'll open it again right now. You've opened it here again, okay? You will come here to the contract section, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and then come back here to review the details and ensure everything is correct before proceeding. White contract. And the first thing you need to do to avoid an error in the withdrawal is to pause. Remember, we paused the strategy to be able to withdraw. Here you do it differently. So I will look for the function that I will pause here, which is function number 4, this 4 here. Look here at function number 4. This is where you will click. So when I click right here, these fields will appear. The first field here is specifically referring to the strategy contract. The second field here is in particular the talk contract. And here's the command and the button that I will click to turn it off. However, before you do all that, you have to turn it on. You turn it on here. You need to connect your wallet. Let's connect the wallet. I will click up here. I'll speak here. Okay, Tony, I'm going to choose the wallet that has to be that same wallet, remember? Then I'll establish a connection right here, you see, and it will actually show up right here. Look, my wallet, basically. 0x9955, see? So you know that I have several wallets, so you need to know, look, 0x99, see? So as you can see, this is the wallet that is connected right here in this particular spot, okay? Good. If you look closely. So now I need the contracts. I already have them saved here. I know that the first contract I will put up here is the address of the strategy, right? So I will copy it here. Remember that you can't leave any spaces, nothing. I put it here in this first field. In this second field, I take the second contract. This one that ends in C, the 8C, I'll copy it. Remember that what I'm doing here, you can also do on your phone within the MetaMask browser. It's a bit smaller, but I decided to do it here because it's bigger. But you can do it there too. As long as you use the Brave browser correctly, there's no danger, okay? Now here is a command to be able to pause. To pause it, the command is 1, and to start it, it's 0. So since we want to pause, I'll put 1 here. The number 1 is in here. I'll come back here and show you it works. The strategy is working. So much so that if I come here and remove the liquidity, the phrase will appear. Attention to removing the liquidity. So when I click here, the phrase will appear because it is connected. And I'm going to pause it here now, live. So I've already set all the parameters, connected the wallet, added the contracts, entered command 1, and I'm going to click here on white. When I click on white, MetaMask will open for me just like it does there, remember? Just like it opens on your phone when you go to perform the operation to register and it prompts you to confirm, I will make that confirmation. I will confirm again. Remember, it appears twice, and here it generates a hash. Here on the white side, a hash appeared, see? So when this hash here, which is a unique identifier, if I want to see this hash here, I just need to click on it in the blockchain system, and I will see that when it gets validated by the network, it means that the system has been paused. It should have happened successfully by now, see? So here it says that it has been successfully generated. There have already been 5 confirmations within this block. The block numbers here. And now I'm going to check if it really paused. How am I going to see that? I will check here. I will refresh using the round arrow up here in my browser. For those who are not familiar, you refresh up here. I will give it a refresh. It's like a refresh, just like you do in the browser. And now it will show as paused. Want to see? Let's go. Let's wait a little bit. It will update and then it will be paused here. But let's see it live now, right? You can see how to pause the robot through the blockchain. Look how cool. The only transparent system that really shows how it works. I just paused it. Here it is. You can see the button to turn it on because it was paused, confirming that everything went okay. Now, what is the next step? So I did it here on 4. I paused. Now I will simply remove liquidity here. I'm going to remove liquidity here because I've already paused. I'll go to 10. If I tried to remove liquidity before pausing, it would give an error. I would have to do that first, understand? I could have done that, but I already did it here. So the same thing here, the contract, 2 fields appear for me. It's quite simple. So the first field here, in this first field here, let me just remove this, my first field here, I will put the strategy contract. In this lower field, I will put the token contract. And here I will put the amount. There's a little secret that I will share with you. Then I will click the button here, the white one, and then I will re-execute. Shall we go then? So how do I do it? I already have it here, look. I know that this is the first contract of the strategy. I copy it and come here and place it here, see? And the second contract, I know it's this one here. And you can already save it because you will use it in most of the functions you will use. So I will save this contract here. I put the first one in the first field, ending with 6D and C8C. And here I have to enter the value. So I will enter it here. Let's see how much is in this account. This account has 314, so I'm going to withdraw 14. I'll withdraw 14 here to make it a nice number. So I will put 14 here, but there is a secret. The secret is to use 6 digits, because in the programming of the token, it is set to 6 digits. I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I don't put the 6 zeros after the number, it won't recognize it and it will give an error. Then I just come here to the white button, this white button here, and I will click here and the command will appear. If everything is okay, it will show me the option, look there, saying that I am withdrawing from the wallet. I will confirm. Here is this operation. When I confirm this operation, remember, the hash is generated instantly on the white side. If I click on this hash, it will open here and it will start running until this hash is verified here. While it is not verified by the network and the miners do not confirm it there, I am inside the blockchain doing what I would do there, just with different commands. Then it will confirm that the withdrawal was successfully made. And here is something cool, because it came out of this wallet, okay? And it went to this wallet and it showed up in this wallet of mine here. See? So the command goes from one to another and then to another. And here, remember those 3 stars? Here is the LP, the SDC, and then there's the LP, the SDC. This token was burned. There was an explosion of it, and it was converted to SDC, which is the SDC you already know. So here there is this entire layer of security. It's important for you to understand that there are several security parameters within the blockchain to protect our operation and safeguard everyone's capital. But now I will really see, because it's already finished here, I will go back there now. And here it is, 314. So what am I going to do? I will click reload up here on the little arrow up there. I will reload here. And this amount will appear up here, the $14 here, and here it will be 300.58. Want to see? Let's see it live now. I'll do it here. So I'm teaching you that you don't need to depend on a company, platform, website, system, or anything anymore. You will learn with us here at Conecta Business Club how to manage your assets, your capital, in the transparent way I am showing here. Ready? Do you see what I was talking about? As we mentioned earlier, we told you that the amount would come to approximately 14. It came here, $14 in total in here, and the liquidity, which is as expected, went to this value. Done. You no longer have to worry about disappearing without the interface, because you have now learned how to make the withdrawal. Shall we set another parameter now? Let's do the following. Right here, right now, we're going to learn another command, and we're going to learn now how to turn the system back on. So I turned it off, right? And we paused it here. We set it to 0. Now what we're going to do is, the address is here too. I'm going to put the number 0 right here. Remember the 0? And I'm going to click the white button right here. This little button right here. I'm going to click right here, and here I have to put the 0. The 0 is here. I typed it. What will happen? I'm going to click here now. The confirmation will appear. It will always appear. There will always have to be verification, whether through MetaMask or any other interface you are using, because if MetaMask disappears, you can connect a transit wire from any other as long as you have the private key. That's why we say it. And here I will confirm, just like I do on the blue one. Done. When I made this confirmation, I will open the hash. A hash opened. This hash will now validate here. It will turn green, indicating it was successfully validated. It is pending, making the confirmation on the network. 12 seconds, 13 seconds, until it confirms. It depends on the speed of the network, not on us. Done. Success. Sometimes when you are doing a swap, it takes time because of this. Well, you saw it here. Here, let's see if it turns back on, because here it's paused. See here? Look here. It's paused here, okay? It's paused. See? Let's see. Let's see if it turns on, because here it's paused. This little button here, it will turn on. I'll refresh here to see. You see? One more time. Look. Here it is. Look. Shall we see? Live. I'll refresh here on the arrow. I'll update the page and we will see the system restarting in real time live. I repeat, I'm doing this on the computer, but it could be done anywhere else so you can have access to all of this live. So here it is, live for you to see. We now show another function, which is a very important function, so that you can now activate the system from there at any time without any issues. Look, as you can see, we connected it over there, and now we know that to add liquidity, this specific amount here, approximately 14 US dollars, we do not need to pause at all. We're actually going to put it right in here. Remember, if it were here, you just need to come here and add it. The interface is for that. If it were to add liquidity, it's much simpler. I click here, click up here. The 14 is right here. I type it in here and add it, but I'll show you how to do it over there. Let's see this in practice. And now we are going to add liquidity right here. See this? Let's go to function number 2, right here, right here. Add liquidity, and I'm going to show something interesting to see what will happen here. Same thing. So here I take the contract, copy it, and place it here. Okay? Strategy contract, token contract. I copy it, I place it here, and here I put the amount 14. Remember that you have to put the 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I go here to the white button. Watch what is going to happen. If everything is correct, the system will proceed with the process, but it gave an error, and I did it on purpose. Why did it give an error, Miro? Remember I told you that we would need 3 contracts? Need one more command? I'll show you why it gave an error. Here, I'll explain. We're going to use this other contract here, which is the SDC contract. Remember I opened it at the beginning? So what am I going to do? I am going to cancel this operation. Let me come back here again. I will cancel it. There are already 2 here. I'm going to reject, Actually, I'm going to reject both of them. See? I mean, it's just not going to work. And currently, I'm going to that first page here, right now, which is actually the one I have of this contract document. See? I will definitely come here specifically to the contract, okay? I will absolutely go here to the white contract, indeed. Obviously, I have to connect, remember? I have to connect my wallet here with the little red button, okay? So look, I'm just going to turn it on right here, okay? You see, let me actually turn it on now a bit, okay? To connect my wallet here, I need to execute a command. Remember that when we add it there, we need to do an approval and then a confirmation. Why is that? This is a security parameter to ensure that no one can add anything within the system that could compromise all operations and safeguard them. That's why it's done this way. I'm going to show it live now so you can understand. I'm going to come here for approval. And here is the secret I mentioned to you, where that contract will come in. So here, the speeder contract. See this field here? Let me grab the other little box. It will be easier for you to see. So here, I have to put that contract here. And here I will confirm the same amount and click the white button. Watch closely. Now it will work. So what do? I take that contract which ends in 58. Look, you will have access to all of this. You save it. It's important that you note everything down. I put it here. Amount 14, remember the 6 zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I go to white. What will it do? The connection. And now it will do the first approval. Once this first approval is done, it will appear. Remember how it shows up like this here? Remember that the SDC appears there? Legit, right? It will appear here and it will do a conversion. And here I will proceed to the next step and approve the first stage. There is the hash. The hash will manage and oversee the process of the first part of approval here in a systematic manner. And this hash will run until it gets validated in the process, as I have already shown you and demonstrated. All through the blockchain, here you have full control. We will teach you step by step in a very simple way. Look here, you are going to learn and practice, never be deceived by anyone again, protect your assets, and have full control over them. This is here to stay and to change lives. So here it is successfully. Now we come back here again. Everything is here, just recapping so you don't forget. So here I am currently in function number 2, right now adding liquidity. I placed the contract, the strategy of the contract. I placed the amount of 14. I placed the other contract. And now I'm going to press the button that had given an error. Obviously it will give an error again because the system is shielded. And now let's see if it works here. Watch now, it's going to work. And there's no mistake, you are in the best business that exists on the web today. Here it is, second confirmation. It's going to go from here to there, and I will confirm. And this way, you will have the hash here again, where this hash is indeed essentially running here, and it will go through that network process. The miners, they will basically and thoroughly verify this legitimate operation, and this operation has been essentially and thoroughly verified. And then the same thing I showed there, remember? It left this wallet, came to this one, fell into this one, and now it's actually the opposite, remember? The SDC transforms into LP, the SDC, in order to crown and effectively ensure all the security you have here, and efficiently. So here, folks, this is just in case, in the worst case scenario, something happens and the site goes offline, because disappearing we won't. You have everything here, then you say, Miro, but where's the value? He didn't enter. Obviously, I didn't do the update because here the 14 are here, okay? And here it is still at 300. So I'm going to come here, refresh up here to close this training video, which you will guard with 7 keys and show to that person who comes to present speeches. Is your system like this? If it is, it's legitimate. If not, it's fake. If it's not, it's a scam. You can be sure that it's not me talking. Here are the proofs in your hands so you can confirm. And now, it's live. I did it behind the scenes, removed the amount, added the amount. Here it is, $14, right? So you can see it live. You saw up here too, the amount was withdrawn from the wallet and came here. The system is operating normally, all right? So I just showed you how to do the whole process in a very transparent way. Success, and I'll see you in the next training. Bye-bye.